Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builder Supply. In this video is to bring you a closer look at the Donjo. This is their part number 1590-625. They call this a bright chrome elbow catch, is what this is. Okay. Very nice, reasonably nice quality item. Well, the mechanical features of it are certainly nice. When they say bright chrome, I really would not call it polished chrome or bright chrome, although it's shiny. It's more of a unichrome. And it's certainly shinier than what they would call the 626 finish, which would be satin. But study the video and the images down below to be sure that this is acceptable in terms of what is being called bright chrome. When they say 625, that's where the confusion comes in. 625 specifically and only means polished chrome on a brass-based material. This is aluminum, so they're not going to get a 625 finish. But anyway, this is what it looks like. Now, where are you going to use this? Well, generally a pair of doors, cabinet doors, and you're going to have some sort of latch on one, but you want to keep the other panel in the closed position or locked or latched position, where you can open one door and then literally come in and reach in and lift that mechanism back, allowing you to open the door. Okay? Maybe more appropriately this way on the back of your door. Reach in. That's going to communicate to the strike that you'd probably attach to the header or possibly to the floor, to the sill of the cabinet. Okay? Allowing you to release that. Not doing a great job illustrating it, sorry. Okay. Nice quality mechanical item, there's no doubt. Now there is a link below this video to a document called Product Catalog. And I've got that catalog loaded now. We can take a look at this item and all of the associated products. The point being, I'd like to tell you the other finishes of what's available. They can do this in 4 colors: a polished brass, a oil-rubbed bronze, a polished chrome, and a satin chrome. And again, keep in mind, those are complementary type colors. 605 in order: 605, 613, 625, and 626. Made of cast aluminum is what it is. Used in those sorts of applications. You know, you could use it for really anything that you want to keep latched. Very commonly, if you've got a sink area, let's say your closet and you've got a slop sink out in your garage, I should say. You've got a pair of doors below it. One you open all the time, but the other you just want to keep in the latched or locked position. Maybe you had some chemicals in this scenario contained in the vanity below the sink that you wanted to simply put a cam lock on there so that you could not open the other door without at least having a key, but you need to somehow secure the other door. An elbow catch would be very appropriate, and obviously you can see why they call it an elbow catch. Let's go over some dimensional properties now of this item. There is a link below this video to a document called Template. Let's review that now. They don't give us a lot of dimensions, but I'll give you more. The length of the base, about 1 3/8 inches, and the width of the base, about 5/8. Slotted holes there so that when you get this positioned exactly where you want it, you'll be able to adjust it to compensate. An overall height, they have it basically 1 5/16, and I'd say that would be about accurate. And then an overall width they don't give, but just for sake of argument, about 1.5 inches. The rim-mounted or surface-mounted strike is going to have an overall of about 7/8 long, width about 11/16 or so. You're going to get 4 screws that you'll need, tiny little screws, for installing the material. And again, very commonly used in those sorts of wood cabinet applications where you need to keep one door closed. We don't sell them all the time because the applications are somewhat unique where you're going to install an elbow catch. because you have to have initial access to the inside of the cabinet or whatever you're installing it on to get this to work. Because it's a spring-style latch that when you push the door closed, it will automatically latch itself. So where you ultimately end up using it is whatever suits your applications. Now, the link below this video to the product catalog I had mentioned earlier so I could determine the other finishes available. What's nice about that is it will show you the balance of the accessory hardware available from Danjo. Danjo as a company is one that I suggest that you, if you're not already familiar with them, or even if you are, familiarize yourself with them. Review not only the accessory hardware catalog that's there, but the link below this video to the manufacturer's page is where you can review their full line catalog. Now, I'm partial to Danjo because they, when it comes to trim and auxiliary hardware, they have a relatively petite footprint in the marketplace. What I mean to say is they do trim and auxiliary hardware. They don't get into a vast swath of additional major product categories, which means they focus on that stuff. They do that material very well, and if you know the name Danjo for anything, you probably know them for their door reinforcing wraparound plates or their latch protectors. But as you look at the balance of the catalog, and on that manufacturer's page are all of the subsections of all of their different catalog sections, you'll notice that they do a lot more than just latch protectors and door reinforcing plates. Obviously, elbow catches, a variety of other items like surface bolts and hinges and ladder pulls and some pivot hardware, and they do a nice job on a lot of it. The rare instance, and really what separates them apart, the rare instance is when there's a mistake or an error. They make good on it immediately, and that's very much appreciated when you're a vendor of theirs. You don't get dragged through the mud, so to speak, on multiple calls, multiple communications. You confirm that the error is theirs, and I just noticed on the cover of their accessory hardware they're showing a piece of hardware upside down. They fix it. They fix it right away, and they're good like that, and that's important because the people that you buy your trim and auxiliary hardware, there's going to be mistakes. But the fact that they allow you to continue with the business of what you need to do, mostly unhampered, is memorable. If you have any questions on the Danjo 1590-625 elbow catch or any other Danjo product, please feel free to reach out to us. And thank you.